Normally this time of year, after another early exit out of the playoffs by the Buffalo Bills, I'd be asking the question, should Sean McDermott be fired, as there have been some questionable X's and O's, and more importantly, has the message gotten stale after all these years? Don't confuse this with me thinking Sean's a bad coach. He built a winning culture in Buffalo, and I would love to have someone like that coach my team, but all coaches have a shelf life, and like Baltimore and Pittsburgh this year, sometimes it's time for a change. With all that said, I actually thought this was one of Sean's better years given the draft busts that have been stacking up and the failure of the front office to bring in a legit weapon for Josh. Buffalo upset the hottest team in the league on the road in Jacksonville, and anyone with eyes can see that the Bills outplayed the Broncos and should have won that game. Ruling that play an interception will be talked about for years, and there was also some questionable PI calls that didn't happen in Buffalo's favor. I also liked what Sean had to say about the interception using the timeout afterwards. That guy was fighting his ass off for the people of Buffalo.
But I'm saying it because I'm standing up for Buffalo, damn it. I'm standing up for us. Because what went on is not how it should go down, in my estimation. That play, these guys spent 3 hours out there playing football, pouring their guts out, to not even say, hey, let's just slow this thing down. That's why I'm bothered.
Down by contact?
In my eyes it was, yes. In my eyes it was. But even if it wasn't, okay, let's just say that, and I'm being objective, even if it wasn't, the players are owed, to me, hey, let's stop it, let's slow it down, let's put the head referee and give him a chance to look at the monitor just to make sure.
But this is the year where he actually gets fired. I know I've been advocating for it in the past, but I'm still surprised. As I'll say it again, I thought he did a great job this year. That said, there are some great candidates out there, so maybe that was part of the thinking. Harbaugh and Stefanski already got hired, which I'm sure the Bills would have had interest in. And they need to include some sort of free agency period for coaches, because it's not really fair that some of these options are already off the board as teams slowly get eliminated from the playoffs, and definitely would probably impact Buffalo in this regard. But Brian Daboll, Cliff Kingsbury come to the top of my mind as coaches who could help take that offense to the next level. But let me know in the comments, was it time for Sean to go? And who do you want to see be the next coach of the Bills?